Hey everyone, Firestrike here from Devil Studios, and I'm here with Dark Phantom, LR360, and War, and welcome
Hello.
back to Mysteries Unraveled.
Hello, hello.
What are we doing today?
Today we are going after, well, strange hauntings around the world with ghosts.
Oh boy,
Some real, like, the
I'm,
origin of spooky stuff. Okay, here we go.
some
yes,
Scooby,
paranormal
we're
stuff.
gonna Scooby do this crap.
sort of.
Truly.
So I'm gonna give a few locations, and then we're gonna, basically, this is gonna be a rapid fire Unraveled episode, and then we're gonna share, and then I'm gonna share a couple of ghost stories of my own. So let's get this started.
Okay.
So, who here has heard of the USS Yorktown?
No.
What is that
That does
place?
not sound
But,
familiar.
like,
The
but it's about.
USS Yorktown. Excuse me while I get my stutter out of the way for a minute. The USS Yorktown is an aircraft carrier, Essex class to be precise. It was used during the Second World War. You know what that also means? It has a lot of ghost stories. For instance, during the Second World War, there was a kamikaze bomber that hit the deck. There is, however, another story of a Boy Scout. Is that what they call it?
Scouts.
Is that what they?
Scouts.
Yeah, Scout. Yeah, of a scout troop going on the Yorktown for a sleepover and them seeing red lights near one of the destroyers that are moored right next to the Yorktown. Because the Yorktown is a part of a maritime museum in, well, as I said before, South Carolina. To me, this mystery is still unsolved as we don't have definitive evidence if the ship is actually haunted or not. So the next one is the RMS Queen Mary. So to give some history on the ship, this is the first White Star Cunard Line ship built from the newly merged company of Cunard and White Star. If you know White Star, that's because of a famous James Cameron movie, The Titanic, which is based off of an actual disaster. For those of you who aren't aware, which I would be surprised if you aren't.
If you're not aware, you guys been living under a rock like Patrick Star.
And there's a SpongeBob reference of the episode.
I had to get a bit of humor in here, seriously.
I know. So to be quite dark for a minute, during World War II, because this ship was active in World War II as a troop transport, much like its older cousin ship, the Olympic. It was rammed by a ship on the back, killing a member of its crew in the boiler room. Yeah. His screams are still heard.
Oh.
They are also haunting several rooms within the ship. The pool is also haunted because of an unfortunate drowning.
Oh.
In the pool.
Yep, in the pool.
In the pool, damn.
In the pool.
Out of all places, the pool.
Yeah, surrounded by ocean.
I
died
begin
the
to
pool.
notice a trend a
The
lot
pool.
here with
That's a
these
St. Mary's
ghosts.
pool.
Nice run.
They died tragic deaths.
Yeah, but, like, a lot of them now seem to be water/boat oriented.
Oh, I haven't got
Is this a
into,
trend?
I haven't got. I'm concerned that most of human history.
Any more information
Exactly.
you guys want to share, or?
So, the mystery for the RMS Queen Mary. Let's face it, it's a tourist trap in Long Beach, California.
Tourist trap?
Simple as that, guys. Simple
Yeah,
as
it's a
that.
It's
tourist
solved.
trap.
If you
It's
guys,
solved.
it's
The deaths are real. The ghosts.
Oh. So yeah, so it was bogus.
be honest. How could they fake the deaths? Be honest. How could they fake the deaths?
That'd be really, that'd be really despicable if they faked the deaths. But no, the deaths are real, and
But the ghosts are just bogus.
They
the
would
ghosts, no idea, but most likely.
that scam,
Okay.
the faking deaths. I don't
I
know
mean, you
where they
mentioned
would
tourist
hide.
traps. My first thing was to say, "All right, this is bogus."
They wouldn't
Yeah.
accomplish anything in the end if they like just.
It's fake.
Are you guys ready for some land-based ghosts?
Yeah, no more water. We're going to land now.
All right, let's go.
So, you guys love asylums, right?
Yeah. Don't we
Aye,
all?
prisons.
Don't we all love? No, not
So,
just prison
this
asylums.
asylum is located in the United States. I'm not gonna say where, just in case people want to try to dox it and go visit it for themselves.
Even though they're probably going to
Here's my
anyways.
warning. People who have got ghost investigators, paranormal investigators who have gone there have gotten EMF level 5.
Which
That's
that's
bad.
that's
That's
ghost
really
hunting.
bad.
That's ghost hunting and saying you're fucked.
Is that the
Yeah.
max? Is it level 5 max?
Yeah.
Okay.
Level 5 means you fucked, run.
Just turn back.
Just run.
Don't,
Just
don't
run.
go back.
So here's some scary thing about this sanitarium. It belonged to kids as well.
In what sense?
Kids lived there.
How many years
It
ago?
died
How
there.
many years ago was it belong to the children?
Well, kids and adults lived there until the early 50s,
Okay.
60s, something. I don't know. Either or, it was in the 1900s when it closed. Yeah, there is a child ghost there.
Let me guess. The
Run.
tragedy happened to a child and the child is unfinished business?
No. The usual demon thing is that it takes... The stereotypical demon thing is that it takes the form of a child.
Oh boy.
And has there been a recent death there? I wouldn't know because I'm not researching that place more than I have. Mystery remains unsolved forever. Ever. Forever. And now, time for the subject of the show. The Sally House.
Oh,
Which
fun.
yeah. This place is located in America somewhere.
Atchison's most so it's
Not
in
sponsored by
located in
KFC, please. Not sponsored by
Atchison,
KFC.
Kansas.
So, the Sally House is another demon. It's quite clearly another demon. It takes the form of a little girl and tries to kill the occupants.
That entered the
That just
house.
sounds
Yup.
Yep.
That sounds very terrifying.
It is now only open for paranormal investigators. Gee, I wonder why.
The clues are there.
The clues are there. That mystery is technically solved. It is a demon. Run. Don't go back. If you've been there, it's gonna kill you. It's gonna find a way to kill you. So my great-grandmother, a few years back, said to my grandmother one day, who was this man who was this tall man with a black top hat walking down the hall? This was in my grandparents' house.
Mm-hmm.
And to draw a little thing for you guys, this is the hall, dining room, kitchen, like back living room, and her room. And straight to the basement and top floor. No alarm went off. No door opened. This happened several days and several years. Up until the day that she, well, was taken out of the residence. Well, my grandparents' house, not, you know. Everyone in my family is convinced that was a ghost of my great-grandfather.
Wow.
And I'm gonna say this now. My great-grandfather lived there after the war.
Mm-hmm.
well, of World War II, and most of my grandparents grew up there. Well, not my grandparents. My great aunts and uncles grew up there, and my mom technically somewhat did as well. To be completely fair and honest, am I convinced that it was my great grandfather walking down the hall as an apparition? Yeah, I'm completely convinced. Here's for two other stories. One is extremely fucking terrifying if you think about it. So, yeah, a few years ago, at this nearby school, the window. Well, my mom owns the school. The window broke from the inside. No footprints anywhere. We literally arrive on the scene with the cops. The cops low-key said, and I'm not gonna say low-key, literally said, you're not dealing with a burglar, you're dealing with a ghost.
So
They just
there
said
was a
that.
ghost.
They just said that to you. That's all they said.
Yeah, they left. And not just that, our, janitor keeps hearing voices.
Poor
the basement
janitors,
in
man.
several
They always
areas.
get the worst end.
Yeah. And to be completely fair, there's another story. There's a tragic story that actually goes with this. The owner's son was murdered in that building.
Oh boy.
Damn.
That's a vengeful spirit. I don't want to touch that building with a 5-foot pole.
Well, you have no reason to go into that building, so.
And time for the one that I'm unfortunately inside. So this is gonna be a kind of funny story. Kinda not.
Yeah. What is it?
My brother used to have this imaginary friend. Hold back your laughter, please. Its name was Rainbow. And it took the form of a little girl.
Wait, what was his name? Rambo?
Rainbow.
Oh, Rainbow. I thought I heard Rambo and I was all like,
Oh, this is the part where it goes from funny to scary.
Oh boy.
4 years later, well, more than 4 years later, like 7 years later, I myself said the same name and pointed at a corner within my own bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
The night, the stairs on my top floor were creaking. Long creaks. Not like the usual old house settling creaks.
like, you know, weighting
Long
the
story short,
floorboards.
Long story short, we
Yeah.
got an exorcist and exorcised the fuck out of this house.
Wow.
Do I think it worked? No.
He
Didn't
came
work?
back. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, he came back. He always comes back.
D, as I will put it for now. Do I think it worked? Probably not. Do I think it wants to come back? Probably.
One day.
Is there a
One
story
day.
why that ghost is in your house?
Yes, there is. Over 30 years before my family bought this house, unfortunately, the owner's wife died of a disease, as I will put it.
Hmm.
We don't know the full official details.
Mhm.
She died, ironically, in my bedroom.
Well, that ain't good.
In your
No.
bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
That's the place where he's supposed to sleep.
How are you comfortable sleeping in your bed then?
That's the
Why
neat
do you
thing.
That's a neat thing.
You're
I
not.
mean, exactly. All three of these mysteries are unsolved. Will I ever want to solve them? No.
It's too out of your business.
Here's the thing,
Just as
though.
the one game says, don't deal with the devil.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, though.
Mm.
Mm.
Alright, guys. See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Firestrike.
Bye.
Out.
War
Peace out.
Bye.
Are we clear?